All right, we thank you, TJ. We continue tracking the latest developments in a disturbing case out of Middletown. As we reported last month, several current and one former employee of Flint Audio Video were charged in an alleged scheme to illegally obtain and share customers' nude images. And now the owners of the store are facing charges. And tonight, we continue digging into a long arrest affidavit. Eyewitness News reporter Caroline Goggin joins us now live in studio with the very latest. Caroline?
Well, Mike, in these documents, a member of Rhode Island State Police says he received 2 voicemails from one of the owners of Flint Audio Video back in June. At the time, owner Gary Gagney told the detective he was shaken by the charges brought against one of his employees. He said he was willing to speak with police about the allegations, but when they called him back, Gagney directed them to his lawyer. An affidavit regarding an ongoing investigation by Rhode Island State Police reveals disturbing details about an alleged scheme at a Middletown business. The owners of Flint Audio Video are the latest to be charged. Investigators allege 58-year-old Gary Gagney and 35-year-old Daniel Anton conspired with former store manager 34-year-old George Quintal, who was arrested in mid-June. Quintal is accused of searching through customers' phones and computers illegally, taking nude photos he found and sharing them with Anton, Gagney, and other employees. According to this arrest affidavit, it was a current Flint employee who made the initial complaint to state police. She said that when she started working at the store, she would notice George Quintal doing strange things. For example, in the documents, she says when an attractive female would come into the store with a broken device, Quintal would leave his office and would push aside the sales associate taking the property. He would then go back in the office with the device. In the affidavit, the employee says she told Daniel Anton about this strange behavior, and he said he handled it. But documents then reveal emails sent from Quintal to both Anton and Gagney. In one of them, Quintal attaches a picture of a topless woman. His message reads, quote, "After all the times her iPhone came in for service, her computer finally made it in. Here you go, boys. Dan, I know you were wondering what she looked like naked." Investigators found texts and emails dating back to 2015 that contained customers' nude photos. Police say they were shared among the 6 men who are now all facing charges. Quintal was the first of the 6 arrests. Warehouse manager Terrence Roy and sales associate Jeffrey Pruitt were then arrested in June, and a 4th suspect was arrested just several days later. Now both owners are facing charges. Gagney and Anton were arraigned Friday and released on personal recognizance with a special bail condition of limited internet use. I'm Caroline Goggin, Eyewitness News.